This is Dr. Constance Tracy-Tayler again. We're going to be talking about cell phone use that are tied to the changes in brain activity. Now, this is not done by one of the cell phone companies or the National Cancer Institute, the CNC, or the FDA. This is done by an independent group. It's called the National Institutes of Health. I'm sure that you've heard about that. And it's that what they said in their research that was led by Dr. Nora D. Volkow, who is the director of the National Institute on Drug Abuse. They urge caution in interpreting the findings because it's not known whether the changes which were seen in the brain scans have any meaningful effect on a person's overall health. But there are serious health effects of low level of radiation that are emitted from those cell phones, and so we want to learn as much as we can so that we can protect ourselves. Well, the study was published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, and it's among the first and largest to document what the weak radio frequency signals from cell phones have the potential to alter your brain activity. The longer you're on it, the more alteration of your brain activity. You think of the little children that are getting on cell phones to say hi to mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, or whomever, or they're even been given their own cell phones, which they're carrying. Their little bone structure is not as thick and shielding as ours, so think what it's doing to them. Although the preliminary findings are certain to reignite a debate about the safety of cell phones, a few observational studies suggested a link between heavy cell phone use and rare brain tumors, but the bulk of the available scientific evidence shows no risk. Major medical groups have said that cell phones are safe, but I can tell you some top doctors are saying no, it's not. They're not safe, and including a lot of the university doctors have said that. And that's pretty good because they're working for universities, and we know in this day and age what's happening through our universities because their teachers seem to be quite progressive, and they are teaching the kids to be lawless. With this cell phone situation, you carry it in your pocket. You women may carry it in your bras. You may carry it on your belt. That phone is on the whole time. What is that radiation doing to the rest of your body? It isn't just the brain activity, to the changes in brain activity, or to brain cancer in small children or even adults, which has skyrocketed in the last 10 years since cell phones have become more and more prevalent. Remember that we have 327.5 million cell phones. It's probably more today. Even in the United States of America, where, back 10 or 15 years ago, there might have been 100 million of them. So the use of cell phones has gone up. There's definitely a bad impact on you, and you should be thinking what it's doing to you, what it could do to you. There is a tomorrow with all of us, folks, and I want to make certain that no matter how young or old you are, you sit down and consider this. And don't think that there's no tomorrow, because there is a tomorrow. And tomorrow could mean some type of cancer, tumors on the brain. Man, I don't want anybody drilling through my skull to take even any type of tumor out of my head. Do you really? Think about that. Well, if you'll go to our website at www.infinityenergycards.com, that's www.infinityenergycards.com. You can see what those hot cell phones are doing to your head. We have an unprotected one, and we have one that has a protective device on the cell phone. You'll see both of those headshots there. You are going to be shocked. So make sure and run over there and look at that. I use a cell guard on my telephone, on my cell phone. I use them even on my house phones. I use them on my television because all of these things are emitting radiation, and we want to make certain that you can be as safe as you can be. We'll see you next time on Well Chats. Thanks for being here, folks.